Good morning. We are out here on the Wacomico River and we are tonging for oysters. This is my husband Dan, and he is what's called as tonging, which is basically a big old salad fork that goes down to the bottom of the river. It goes to where the oyster beds are and pulls them up. It's a ton of hard work, and it can really break somebody's back. So then what happens is he puts them down. I'm putting them down here. Puts it down here on this what's called the culling board, and that's my job to then go through those oysters, choose the ones that are the right size, which I will try to show you without dropping my camera, and throw the excess over the side. So we have something here. This is called what's this called, Danny?
Culling hammer.
Culling hammer. And so basically it has this little piece on there. You see those two spots, and you use this to measure. And this is going to be hard to do and hold the camera, but I'm going to try. So here's an oyster right here that is most likely the right size. I think that it is. And I would use this to measure it. And if it's touching it on either side, it's the right size. And so I can take this and then stick it in my little basket down here as a saver. The rest of it, the things that are the excess, we shove over the side back into the beds so they can help grow baby oysters later. So, and you'll see that there's other people out here too. So there's going to be a couple people out here in this foggy morning looking for oysters along with us. So this board, this is really tough to do and actually keep it somewhat clean, is called the culling board, and this is what he dumps on for me to go through and basically sort them, the good ones, the ones that are right size, from the ones that are not. So if you have any questions, I will try to answer them while you're on here. I see there's a number of people watching. It's going to be a little bit hard, but I will do my best to do so. It's hard. You usually definitely need two hands to do this, and I'm only doing it with one because I'm holding onto my culling hammer, but and I definitely don't want to miss any because, man, I'm going to hear it from him because he works his tail off to get these in here. So like this one here is the wrong size. You'll see this is a little baby oyster. It's a little smaller, and when I stick it up there, it's not quite big enough. So we'll throw that one overboard to let it grow a little bit more, so that the next time we come out, there's going to be enough of them that work. So this one is definitely big enough, so I can put this in our basket down there. And you'll see that the majority of this that he brings up is definitely things that we throw overboard. These are old shells.
Shells that they grow on.
Yeah, but the baby oysters, what Dan just said, is that the baby oysters come down on top of these shells, and they will grow onto these baby shells, which is why we like to throw them back in. And in fact, one of the things that we do is when we're done eating the oysters, we put the oyster shells back into the river as well, so that the spat, which is what the baby oysters are called, can grow on top of those oysters. So, so this is what it is. I'm going to show you again what he's doing. It's a very, very long salad tong. Well, it's not really a salad tong, it's an oyster tong, but it really definitely looks like an oyster, a big old salad fork. So it's a real foggy day out here. So you can see those boats over there, but then if you look over here, there's some people over there. You would never know it. You can hear them talking, but there's nobody to be seen. There's a shoreline over there someplace. But it's a real foggy morning, so it looks like we're out here in the middle of nowhere. It's a small boat, so it's hard to get it far enough away so that you can see them. So I need to get back to culling, or else I'm going to be in trouble. But I will post some videos later and some pictures. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll answer them in the comments later. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.